All right, welcome back to Big Head Small Cap Investing, where we test Google's tolerance for storing videos that no one will ever watch. So let's review where we are. I have up here our active trades. I've sort of transcribed them here in terms of our price that we put out and the current price. Our price right here, the trade price and the current price. And you can see we've lost ground relative to executing these things. The market's just doing well. And that's a good thing. Most of my money is in the market. So I'm happy to see it doing well. But it does mean that the likelihood on executing anything but gravity seems relatively small at the moment. We need a 25% reduction in a bunch of these names, 20 here, 10 here, 10 here. So, but I don't think we should chase it. It's not like there was some sort of epic sea change in the market. The Fed just said, okay, we're not gonna increase, and we may start to decrease in the future. That's a super positive, no doubt, but I don't know that it necessarily translates into an event that needs to be chased. I have no idea though. Maybe it does. Maybe that's the stupidest thing ever. All right, let's see where we are on GigaCloud and Niantic. Let's go to our watch list. And those are under very interesting. Not surprisingly, they go down. Of course, they always go down. We're at $13 on this one. Oh, that's slightly up from where we were last time, so I guess that's marginally positive. And Niantic, we're at 19.1. Again, slightly up. So a little bit better, but really nothing going on. So doesn't sort of bother me in a positive or in a negative sense. It doesn't make me happy in a positive sense either. All right. So where we left off last time was we had added these, 7 names to our list, and we were going to go see what was a reasonable trading range for them, or what was a reasonable buying price, and whether we should sort of put out orders for these things. So let's do that. RCEL. It should be on our interesting list. So let's go to interesting. I have to play with this stupid thing. Okay, RCEL. All right, let's do research. Let's look at the chart. Yeah, it looks like sort of 10 is a reasonably good number for these guys. Well above where it is now. So I wouldn't expect anything to happen soon on them, but it's touched it a number of times. So let's just put down 10 as something we'd be interested in. Okay, Catalyst, CPRX. CPRX. Oh God, that's so annoying. All right, sorry about that. That was my wife. Okay, so we were looking at CPRX. CPRX, there we go, boom. Let's just do research. All right, below 12, this seems to be pretty frequently below 12. Let's look at the earnings here. I should have looked at the earnings on the other ones. Excuse me, the fundamentals, not the earnings. All right, income statement. Oh yeah, this is a good company, making money. Okay, great. So let's go back to the chart because I have no memory at all and I forgot literally the price I just said. And we were saying that we could participate in the 12 range, below 12. Great. 12. Oh, that's annoying. All right, EVGN. All right, next. EVGN. Let's look at the research on this thing. Year to date. Oh, this is a tiny company. 6 cents seems to be a pretty consistent number. It got as low as 50 cents. Let's look at the fundamentals here. Income statement. Oh yeah, something positive seems to have just happened to these guys, but they're still losing money. They got a lot of money. So here's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to definitely wait, not do anything in terms of like entering a trade. But when it gets to 50 cents, I'll look at it again because who knows what could happen. This thing could take off because because something positive just happened to it last quarter, and I don't know if that's going to persist, or it could just be a total disaster. So we'll have to wait and see when it gets a little bit lower. But for right now, I'm not going to chase it. Let me see if I can fix this thing here. There we go. That's much better. Harmony, HRMY. Oh, there it is. Harmony. All right, research. 20 seems like a reasonable number for these guys, although actually so does 30. 30 seems like a consistent number. Jeepers. I guess they might have had bad earnings or something. I don't know, but 30 seems to be somewhere where this thing hangs out a lot. Income statement. Oh, these guys make all these guys. Yeah, these guys are making money. Balance sheet. Got money. Got debt, but got money. All right. So what's the overview? What's the market cap on this thing again? This is 2 billion. This is a big company. All right, so I'm going to be picky again on this. I mean, I don't think I'll ever see it at 20, but if I do see it at 20, then I think we can get in. Journey Medical, Derm, love that ticker. All right, next. Derm. All right. Research. This is a super small company, as I recall. This thing is 120 in market cap. Doesn't have much cash, so somewhat scary. High, it's in the highs. I just don't think we should touch this for a while. I mean, clearly it did something phenomenal and people are loving this. And the fundamentals, let's see. I think I remember this has some like crazy most recent quarter. Yeah, see, look at this. Boom, 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 and then jump up to 34. So something really fantastic happened here. and it's adjusting to that. But I don't know. There's no consistency here. There's no predictability. The way we're playing names, the way I'm doing stuff, this just is. If I'd gotten in early, great. But this just isn't a name I should chase because I'm not going to know what's going on. I would just be betting. It would just be clearly a random bet. And look, this can tank to $4 overnight. So I'm going to leave a question there. No, I'll just do wait and see. Oh, Prothena PRTA. PRTA. Research. Ooh, having tough times. Right here, this sort of mid 30, 35 seems to be playable. Let's look at the fundamentals. Are they losing money? I hope they're not losing money. Oh yeah, this is this thing. Shoot. I don't know why I selected this. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this from my watch list. This is too crazy for me. I don't know what's going on there. And then Talkspace. Let's just enter talk. All right. Okay, hold on. I want the chart. It's doing well. I think 150 would be reasonable for me. Again, I don't want to chase this as in a buy and hold for me. Fundamentals, as I recall, they're losing money, but they have a recurring revenue stream. So, yeah, they're losing money, not much, have a recurring revenue stream. And they're growing reasonably well. I mean, that's pretty damn good growth, frankly. That's up, what, 20, almost 30%. No, even, yeah, no, yeah, it's like 20, 25%, I think. But they're at the high end of their range. So let's go back to the chart. And let's say we play around 150. 150. All right. So these are traders for us. All right, let's go snag some current prices. For some of our trading names and see. No, that's not what I wanted. See where we are relative to any of these executing. So, you know what's going to make this a lot easier is if we sort. All right, let's make it large. Then let's come back here and let's sort on ticker. Okay, great. And then let's hide these. And we'll just hide all the way out here. All right. That's super annoying. And I think that last price, right? Last price. So that's what we want. All right. So we're all set up. This is 17.69. I mean, we're going to expect everything to be up, right? Because the market's done well, which again is like part of the problem is to some degree we're playing the market. We don't want to be, but we're playing the market. And that's something we're going to have to sort of figure out a way to deal with. I would think we could easily add in a market normalization metric where we move our prices based on the movement of the market, but I haven't gotten there yet. I'll just do 5.5 there. These are all fine if they're approximate. Consolidated water. See, not all of them are up. I really like consolidated water. Daktronics. Derm. Uh, 0.68. 33.16. Navitas. See, a lot of those are on our very interesting list, so they're not on this watch list. 33.16. iHuman, which I think I've taken off and done away with. Navitas 8.11. Quick Logic, Perion. There we are. 13.19. 12.47. All right, well, so that one's down a good bit. 0.465. Talkspace 2.31. I'm not sure why this one is on twice. And you know what I'm going to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of iHuman. Gosh, this is just the dumbest feature. This is just a bug. It should be fixed. Oh, did I already get rid of iHuman? Yeah, I got rid of it. I just didn't get rid of it here. iHuman. Delete. All right, so this is where we are. Oh, and then this one is just purely a cash play. I'm going to do some deep research on that and see whether it makes any sense to try to make a little waves. All right, so of our trading names were this divided by 16 minus 1. We're 10% over. Let's do 16. Let's do 3. Let's do 20. 3.5. 4, 2, 30. All right, so what we got is this divided by this minus 1. 10% over. There we're 40%. That's like, we're just not even in the market for this one. A bunch of these are going to be the case. These two we have chances on. Not that one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Oh, that's not a trade. That one we already own. Let's do 5.25. That one we also already own. All right, so the only ones that we really can sort of watch and wonder about, let's say, are within ballpark, we'll say 15%. So let's make them yellow. we want to do home, or we'll make them green. Let's always show ribbon. We'll make these green because they're close to potentially trading. This one. Not these, not that. There we go. This one. This one. And this one. Here, I'll turn this into a percentage. And basically, I was looking for things. Oh, this should not have been this I read. This one I read. Hold on. Yeah, this one I read wrong. This is like miles away. So let's not do that. All right, so we've got a few where we could participate, and I'm happy with that. I don't think we need to go crazy on any of these. We got enough that could come our way. And so we'll just sit and wait. I mean, a 10% market correction is nothing big, happens all the time. And these are pretty volatile names. So I think if we had like a 3% or 4% market correction, I could see these names all hitting. Yeah, just wait and see. Now the question is what to do now. We ran into this question before. We expanded the number of names we were going to trade. I could expand the number again. Maybe what we'll do is our current filter has been high growth companies. Maybe we should make this our high growth list, and we should add one stable growth companies. That's kind of what I was thinking. Kind of look at 10% growers that have been growing that way for a really, really long time, maybe have recurring revenue streams, something like that, and maybe they get hit and we could trade those as well. I'm going to look at that. I'm not going to spend time talking to you guys about it till I make a call there, but I think I might go with that because literally we just don't have enough to do. I don't want to do stuff just for the sake of doing it. So, all right, well, that's all for today. I will end it here, and I'll get back to you guys when I have something to say.